Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to do the new event of Roses and Muskets for the Genshin Impact stream. So I'm about to get ready to actually tackle this event. So hope everyone's having a good Friday, or if their day is finally over. So this is gonna be like a pretty chill stream, just so you guys are aware. Please be advised that my brother is lurking around in the stream, so just so you guys are aware, okay? So, and also, tonight there's gonna be a special rule regarding for these cutscenes coming up for the Roses and Musket event. That when cutscenes come up, that means my mic gets muted. That means the mic gets muted to avoid any echo, and everyone must pay attention to the cutscene to find out what's going on. Also, for anybody that has seen this, that has actually done this event, do not spoil it for me. Because if someone tries to spoil it, I will hunt you down. Or a matter of fact, my brother will hunt you down. Alright, what's up, Cameron? First things first, though. Before I go any further, I gotta, do, commissions. And we're only, 2 days away to Christmas Eve. 3 days away until Christmas Day. Now, however, I already had announced on community post earlier today that the next AMV is going to be a Breaking Benjamin AMV. Which is going to be off Dark Before Dawn, and it's going to be called Angels Fall, which obviously is one of their hit singles. Okay, let's do this one. Phobia is honestly, Phobia is actually what brought.
Silly child.
No, that wasn't Phobia. I think the one song of "We Are Not Alone" so close what brought them on the map. But however, the Diary of Jane is what really got Breaking Benjamin much popular, because Phobia is actually their hit. Was actually their most popular album until Dark Before Dawn. Hit #1 on the Billboard 200s. Okay. I think I've done this quest before. Ashes of Eden is a freaking good song. I made a AMV to that one a long time ago, 2015. But looking back at it, I really don't like how it turned out. So if I were to do an AMV to Ashes of Eden again, I have to redo it. I have to redo it from scratch. Oh yeah, I mean, Breaking Benjamin has gone through some lineup changes. I mean, I know the whole story about the incident though, because Jeremy Hermel was the original drummer. Then Chad Celica became like the second drummer for Phobia and Dear Agony. Well, you had Aaron, Fink, and Mark, who were the original two members, but yeah, you know the whole story. Basically, Ben Burnley has the rights to the band name Breaking Benjamin. Only my brother and I know the whole story with Ben Burnley and the original two members.
Aren't they the guys that try to continue without him without even saying anything? They try to like
Yeah.
make new music under the name.
Yeah, you know what it is though? Because, it was the record label. They asked for a new single, and they redid "Blow Me Away" with a female singer.
Right, yeah, I've heard that song
Yep.
before.
Yeah, they did a second version, and Ben didn't like it, and he fired the two members. He fired the two because they did it without his consent, because he was ill at the time, and Breaking Benjamin was on hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was seeking $250,000 and the band name, and then they actually reached a settlement, and Ben Burnley finally got the rights to the name Breaking Benjamin, like 2 years later, I believe. I wouldn't say you kind of have to read it because only me and my brother know the whole story behind it. It was "Blow Me Away." It was a popular song that was on. I didn't know about that, but like, here's the thing, kind of going a little off topic here, Cameron, because we're talking about like what happened during around the Dear Agony era of Breaking Benjamin.
What the hell is Cameron saying?
Nah, he was talking about like saying the song "You Fight Me" is used when the levee breaks by Led Zeppelin. Okay, so Cameron, so what happened with the story between the Dear Agony era, like their tour? Ben Burnley fell ill, and he announced an indefinite hiatus. Record label asked the two members, Aaron and Mark, for a new single, right? And they did a new rendition of "Blow Me Away" with a female singer, which Ben did not know about at the time. So they did it without his consent, and damage was already been made. And they put out a greatest hits album too without his consent. So he fired the two members, and he was seeking, $250,000 and the band name, which he retained the rights 2 years later, because they reached a settlement in 2013. In 2013, that Ben Burnley got the rights to the band name Breaking Benjamin. And then Chad Zelliger left the band due to creative differences. So Ben Burnley has the rights to the band name Breaking Benjamin. That's his band. And then by 2014, he got like 4 new members. And he got 4 new members. And that's how Dark Before Dawn became. And what I like about the lineup now is that the 2 other members, Aaron Brook and Sean Foyce, I've met these guys in person actually, and I've seen them in concert many times. Right, they provide backing vocals. No. You're a year off, Cameron. Dark Before Dawn was made in 2015.
Yeah, because Ember came after.
Yeah, Ember, exactly. Ember came out in 2018.
Yeah, I was just looking at that the other day when I was looking at their discography. I was like, damn, that album, Dark Before Dawn came out that long ago. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Dark.
I still have that. I have that album right on my shelf over here. I could look at the date real quick, but
Yeah, I still have that album, Dark Before Dawn. I have like all the. Don't you have all the albums too?
No,
or is
no.
it just me? Because I have all the Breaking Benjamin albums.
Yeah.
Oh. Took the shortcut. Could have sworn it was another one. Okay. There is another one. Yes, they did that, and then they did an acoustic album. Karen, that's my brother. Oops.
Who's asking that? Cameron knows my voice already. I'm not watching your stream, by the way, because I didn't change my fucking tag.
Oh, okay. That was pretty easy. Now I got the last one over here. Yeah, it was cool about it. Alright, Cameron. Catch you later, man.
Cameron loves going back and forth, man. He loves fucking arguing over shit.
Yeah, because he looks at other streamers too.
No. I mean, like, as far as like discussions go, he likes he likes to go back and forth, like.
Yeah. He kind of went a little off topic when we were talking about, like, when I was trying to, like, you know. Let me see. Anyway, let me check it out.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
Yeah, I actually like switched controllers because I was just using the black one just to like do like Hulu and stuff earlier on, and then I just switched to the white one to play.
Hmm. I'll be right back.
Alright, man.
The campaign begins.
Yep, that's 140. Alright.
There is no escape! Go!
Another test subject. That tingle free!
Quit it!
I got
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Shine down! Higher, higher, hands on fire!
that tingle.
Alright, we'll do something fun.
Go!
Picked the wrong test subject. That tingle, freeze.
Torn to oblivion! Gold Bishop down! Fire hazard!
Oh, that's gonna hurt him. Hey, how'd that felt, buddy? I like those. Finally. Shoot. Alright, get this one out of the way.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Alright, so... Okay, so I'm about to do this one real quick. Oh, that's right. Get this one out of the way. Get, oh yeah, I already did it already, so that's okay. Let's see. Do a couple single pulls right now. See what I can get. The real pulls don't start till next Friday. But then again, I'll just keep doing single pulls to see if I can actually get Navia. Alright. Nope, no good. That's alright. Well, I can always build more primos. Because I think there's a web event that revolves around Zhongli.
Huh?
So let's do this one real quick. Okay, let's check out to see what's going on. Alright, I'm gonna have to get the hell out of there. Oh boy. Something tells me I'm not gonna like where this is going. looks like a fake. Those two people are looking really sus right now.
Yeah, Dark Before Dawn came out in 2015.
Yeah, I've known. Yeah, you and I both know this. That we both know it came out in 2015. It's like when Cameron said that it came out in 2016. No, like because I pre-ordered the album. I remember because I pre-ordered it during the summer. Summer of 2015. I was in Florida at the time, and the album was about to drop. Like, I think I got it day one when it released. So yeah, it was that, and then I got Ember on release day too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the first thing that comes up when you say, why did Ben Burley fire two of his bandmates? Breaking Benjamin singer fires bandmates over song dispute, Blow Me Away. Yeah.
Yeah.
On that appeared on the greatest hits album, Shallow Bay. Yeah, that's the story. That's the story. So yeah, you were right on that too.
Yeah, it's on the Wikipedia.
Benjamin Burnley reportedly fired guitarist Aaron Fink and Mark Klepowski over an unauthorized remix, yeah. Unauthorized remix of the band's song Blow Me Away. He fired them over email after the pair allegedly gave permission for a remix version of Blow Me Away to appear on the group's upcoming greatest hits album, Shallow Bay. Burnley claims that Fink and Klepowski were offered $100,000 by the band's label to approve the revised version of the song, and that the pair did not inform him or the band's management of the remix. Yeah. So the label offered them the money to authorize the remix, but the management team and Ben didn't know about that. They did it behind their back. Attorneys for Fink and Klepowski reportedly dispute strictly deny Burnley's claims. According to the Associated Press, Burnley's attorney Brian Kaplan says that the singer is seeking $250,000 in exclusive hold of the Breaking Benjamin moniker. The relationship between Burnley and the two other members of the band has ended. Burnley intends on moving forward using the name Breaking Benjamin, and the band will continue, just won't continue in its prior configuration. Management has declined to comment on... Yeah, that's what happened. That's all that was, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so gonna have to wait for the time again.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Oh man. Wait for the full fruit signal. Alright, that's not getting me nowhere, so... Okay, so it's right here. So let's go over there. We'll trigger the next quest.
We're at the...
Alright, man. Alright, here we go, guys. So remember, once I put my mic up, that means it's muted for cutscenes. So chat has to pay attention to the cutscenes. Don't spoil the events or nothing, because if you spoil it, I will hunt you down, or my brother will hunt you down. Alright, simple as that. So here we go.
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How can you only be telling me this now?
I'm afraid that there's nothing really I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
Oh.
Hey, isn't that Xavier? So he's back in Fontaine now. Xavier!
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear Traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time. Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
Can't you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
The Fontanalia Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in. The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids, and eventually welcomed the Hydro Arconageria. The holiday is deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
Oh, welcome back, Cameron. Cutscene is being rolled right now, so my mic is muted at the moment right now, so let's have this cutscene roll out, alright?
But expression on your face. It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
Ah, I was just trying to recall the exact description from the books, in order to avoid any, unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to recite things straight from the source.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and the Lantern Rite in Lille.
Yes, those are festivals of a similar variety. Who doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time each year. To commemorate the Lock Nights, people will imitate them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups, and going door to door asking for pure water. But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
That really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year you can hear a bunch of them saying, "Trial or treat."
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. But how does that connect back to the film festival you mentioned?
Ah, yes, it appears I've strayed off topic. I just got too excited after seeing you. Let me get back to the point. The Fontinalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more people to the art form. During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
The what award?
The Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name. Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar. Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
Huh. Alright. Guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
Chiori? Sounds familiar. Where have we heard that name before?
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Oh, Paimon remembers now! Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too!
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress. Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them? Judging from the time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to go back to the harbor where I've actually... Hold on a second. Aw, man. Well, this is gonna look pretty cool. This is gonna be really cool. Okay. Hang on one second, guys. I'll be right back like in a few seconds.
are for now, but friends are forever.
Sorry about that, guys. So I just had to take. Yeah, since one of my drinks is like it's in a can. Lately most of my drinks have been like exploding open just a bit, which it's not cool. My last energy drink, the first time I freaking opened one, freaking exploded and got on my new controller. Wasn't pleasant. Feeling a little crazy, not much. Okay. Looking pretty interesting. Really love what they're doing around here. Anyway. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go here. Looks like we'll be collecting some Primo Gems here, so that's gotta be cool. Build up Primos just a bit, see where I can go, and then next Friday we'll do another set of temples.
Which is more valuable, unlimited Mora or unlimited time?
I think I have to go to the second floor if I'm not mistaken. It's not the second floor. Actually, yeah.
Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aqua Bus hasn't even arrived yet. Oh? And who are they?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Why, thank you. I strove to create an outfit that matched her high social station as the demoiselle. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Well, it's like this.
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of Mora, so...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any Mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
Really? Then where do you live? We Malazines live in Marcy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
We are so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the Court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived, but I haven't even finished chatting with Abel yet.
I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on this aqua bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Welcome to the Court of Fontaine.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you. So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
Oh, so you all know each other already! My, what a coincidence! What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots for us too?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure there'll be enough food.
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec! Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
Okay, so where am I going? Ah, yes. So it's like I'm going over there. I would try finishing up the side project, but unfortunately I have to wait a little longer for that one. So I don't know when that's gonna get cleared. If I choose to go back to that location. So we're going to the hotel here. Alright. Alright, another cutscene here, guys, so let's go up again.
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them. And the flavor has many layers too.
Ah, yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we? How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew. A lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty good.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him to court over the matter?
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of mora on such short notice. Besides, we have to consider the film festival's submission deadline.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just to act for free? Oh, no, that won't do.
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation. Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past, so we hoped this trip would serve as a good start for the future.
Indeed. You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation. This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine. It's my hope that the film can be finished and released as smoothly as possible. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
All right, I'll do as you say. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble together enough mora now, even if it means selling my house, my camera, and every single family heirloom.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Hello.
No, I'm still here. Just getting through a cutscene.
Oh.
Me too. Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to...
Ew. All right, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we will be able to make this happen. So, instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
Oh, but how can we help with that? We don't know much about making a film.
All right, pull yourself together, Xavier. Tell us if there are still any open positions left among the crew.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics. I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and director's assistant will also need to be filled.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapper board to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
A clapper board? Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap whenever they start filming?
Yes, that's right. Are you interested in that job?
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try that!
All right, then you'll be our clapper loader. I can find someone from the store to help with logistics. What do you think, Xavier?
Oh, fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
Oh, she's great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
I'm sure that's due to the Traveler's journey across Teyvat and all the places they've seen. After so many adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
What do you say, Traveler? Are you interested in the job? Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
So, all that's left for us to find is a director and an assistant.
Oh, me! I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right? I can handle that.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably also busy working on their own films these days. I'm not sure who will have time to help.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant. She could be a good director, right? Besides, it's not like she has anything else to do right now.
Farina? Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble project?
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in Fontaine.
Yep, that's her! She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and now she's taking up work as a director!
Well,
I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect, and the storyboards were also excellent. Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can think of right now. You'll never know until you give her a shot.
Fine. You're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for the sake of my film. Anything! Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence. I just hope she'll agree to help.
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine, and I'm sure there are many places you would like to visit. Just leave this task to me. It's part of my duties as the producer.
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
I'll go with you. By the way, you might want to consider bringing a gift.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know
Farina pretty well by now, so having some familiar faces there should help your chances. Besides, the whole thing was our idea in the first place.
All right, then I'll start making preparations. As for the gift...
A gift for someone who was once seen as the Hydra Oricon. I wonder what she would like.
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring, so perhaps I should get another exquisite clockwork contraption for her.
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts, like the Fontinalia mousse?
But wouldn't that be a little too cheap? She does like desserts, though.
Isn't the Fontinalia festival happening right now? I heard Abel tell us on the Aquabus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for sweets. To do something like that, she must have a real sweet tooth.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy, it might actually make her feel more uncomfortable.
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontinalia mousse!
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a lot of work, you know.
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontinalia mousse?
Yes, we'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert in the world.
But what could that be?
Your words of praise.
Oh man, so like there's like a lot more like cutscenes throughout. Okay, so looks like we got a new recipe here, so might as well try and nice.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna tell you, that band that I was thinking about before that it was confusing with Machine Head was Mastodon.
I've heard of them. I've heard of.
They've
I've
been
heard of
around for a
Mastodon.
while. Yeah, that I was trying to get into them. They got some good stuff. I remember that song Blood and Thunder from Need for Speed Most Wanted. It was on the track list. That was a good song.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's from their record Leviathan all the way back in 2004.
Jeez, that's pretty old.
Yeah, their first record came out in 2002? Yeah, 2002. Remission. So they've been around for a while.
Art is the key ingredient in fine dining.
Yeah, it looks like I have to leave here, but I don't want to leave there because I don't know if there's... Actually, maybe I do have to leave. Let's talk to Ayaka and Yoimiya real quick, so let's see.
You go ahead. No need to worry about us.
Oh, I hope Farina will like the gifts we prepared. Oh, and if you still think we should get something else for her, just let me know. I should be able to make some fireworks.
Looking forward to the good news.
Alright, so it looks like I do have to leave the hotel. I might have to learn the new recipe and see what it is. I'm just getting a little groggy. Alright, let's see. I still have to learn that recipe, so let's see. It's like 129 meters away, miles, give or take. Okay, there we are. Turn these ovens. So it's a 4-star. Now let's see. Oh, okay. So it looks like I got enough to make that. Oh, that's gotta be nice. So you're paying attention to 2 streams, huh, Cameron? Damn, no good. Oh, okay, we got double of that one already. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Wait. Let me retreat to Mondstadt. Go over here real quick. So I could get a few more eggs off this guy. Including a few more steaks. Or raw meat, actually. Oops, wrong way. Get more of these suckers. Nice. Oh, okay. Let me go over here real quick. There's always a Genshin. Actually, there's a Genshin tradition in Mondstadt where like people go on that bridge because there's a kid named Timmy. He's always feeding the pigeons. Always feeding the pigeons. So I'm gonna do something that I'm gonna do like an experiment here because I've done few characters that destroy all the pigeons, Timmy's birds. So D-Luke does it really good.
Nearer to the action is closer to the truth.
And Ganyu. Let's see.
Need the help of an elder, huh?
Alright, let's try that. Hold on, wait. This didn't feel right. I think she has to be in close range. Oh, nope. No good. Nope, that didn't work. So that experiment failed. So Charlotte cannot destroy Timmy's birds. Farazan, D-Luke, and Ganyu are the 3 characters that can actually destroy Timmy's birds. There's actually like earlier memes on that one when the game first actually came out. It's actually hilarious. Let's see, had Ren Shogun in.
The campaign begins.
I could put somebody else in. I could just put in. Let's put Farina in.
I knew you'd miss me.
Oh well, that's alright. Okay. I actually went there. That way I could get more eggs. So, let's get back over here. Okay, where is it? Here it is. Alright. Close. Make sure I have enough sugar in the my inventory. Oh, that's alright. Okay, to get to the last one. 13. Alright, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I already know I got more of those. Huh, that's new. Okay, let's go back to Fontaine and go meet up with Farina. There's gonna be another cutscene coming up, so be advised. Oh, it changed. Let's do this one real quick because I feel like this is gonna. Okay. All right. The space is so tight that I can't even. Damn, I hate these camera angles sometimes. Okay. Shoot.
Looks like we're running out of tight boy screws.
So I guess to go to the second floor or third floor.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Okay. Alright guys, be advised though that I actually am not gonna actually like do the actual event, but I'm actually gonna like, because I'm actually am starting it. Like, I believe Monday, that's when I can actually like fully like do, not Monday. Monday is Christmas Day, so there will be no streams. No streams Christmas Day. I do apologize. And plus there's three Monday night games going on, and not Monday night. There's a Monday afternoon football game. There's two of them. One is the 1 o'clock, which is the which the Chiefs will be playing. 4:30 is when the New York Giants are going to be facing the Eagles, which I know the Giants are going to get rocked by the Eagles. People are saying, oh, the Giants are going to beat the Eagles because of the 2 straight losses. I'm like, no. No, they're not. The Eagles are going to win. So I know my Giants are going to lose. Ouch, my neck. Oh, man. Wait a minute. This is the side quest that I did not too long ago. Jeez. Those two are real jerks. Like, seriously. Yeah.
I was rewatching that old clip versus the Kraken where he killed you and you guys started screaming.
That's the stream that we did when we went over 2 o'clock, right?
I'm not sure.
I think it was that one. We went through it like 2 in the morning. If I'm not mistaken.
Like, there's no way he could have fucking taken down my dart. Fuck that shit.
But I got my revenge on his ass for pulling that cheat shot on me. That stupid Kraken. It is always and I find it funny because every time when it's on the verge of defeat, it always freaking does a freaking move that either insta kills you or just like.
That's the way the game is designed. That's the way the enemies are designed. When they start to get low health, they start throwing different moves out. They change up their strategy as they're losing health. That's what I always tell you.
Ah, those jerks.
Like the professors or the scholars or whatever, they get annoying when they're about to die.
They're annoying. They're annoying.
They got the can't combat move, and then they got the move that what the hell?
Oh, I think it's one of the. It's one of those freaking lecture moves where it's like they freaking bewitch you.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah, it's bewitchment, and they have a can't combat move too.
Yeah.
Or is it a guillotine that has a can't combat?
Not the professors have that. Not the guillotine.
Damn, yeah. The professors are annoying. When they're about to die, they throw all those moves up.
Well, you know what the funny thing about it is, right?
What?
Like, at least we didn't know what the other enemy did. No, the one enemy that I faced, but I was over leveled. Because I never saw its like ability when it's on the verge of defeat.
Which one was that? I forgot which one that was. Was that the armor, or was that the or was that the super barrage? What the fuck was that? Oh, I think that was this. No, that wasn't the super barrage.
No, I think they got the armor. He had a sword
yeah,
too.
It was the armor. The armor didn't do the can't combat move.
Yeah.
You killed it before it could do that.
I was too over leveled. But you know, cutscene coming up.
This is where Farina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Coming. Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea?
Who are you?
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know. Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina. We hope you like it.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontinalia mousse? It's one of my favorites!
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with. Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader and she's the camera operator.
Camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really up to it? No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself. If she can satisfy you with her camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you say?
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera. All right, how about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your work is up to my standards. Very good. It's essential for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work. Are you ready? I have high standards, you know. Okay, grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
Okay, let's give this a shot. Like, before I actually do wrap it up. We'll, like, wrap it up, like, 10 minutes at the most. Depending how long this takes. So it says here, Estelle is the boss of Beaumont Workshop and has always been proud of her forging machines. Oh, darn it, sorry. I'm tired, guys, I'm so sorry. Let me try again. Estelle is the boss of Beaumont Workshop and has always been proud of her forging machine, as it can not only precisely control strength of temperature, but also take no effort. Let us film a promotional video for her workshop. Remember to emphasize the superiority of her forging machine. Oh man, this gets a little difficult to pronounce. You know, honestly, like, my reading skills has always been so good when I was young, but sometimes, like new stuff can get a little difficult for me sometimes, not all the time. Okay. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. I actually like that scene. let's see. Limited indeed. A well-detailed. Let's see. This position lies between that of the full and close shots. It can capture a moderate amount within the frame with well-detailed performances. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can try to look this up. Let me see. You know, sometimes looking up a strategy on this one makes it a lot better. Okay, let's see. Roses and Musket. Frame 1. Oh man.
What happened?
Oh no, just actually searching up. Okay, then let's see if I can actually... Okay, I think I got a strategy here. Oh, move out of the way. Freaking hate it when ads just pop up for no reason. Just abuses everything. Okay, so let's see. Frame 1. Okay, frame 1, it's telling me to do this. Okay. Frame 1. Oh, okay. Now that all makes sense. So go back. Frame 3. Okay. You know, this is a good thing to actually have a guide. Because it gives you all the answers and stuff like that to get through this.
Yeah.
That's frame 3, frame 4. Let's see. Okay. Oh, bro, just like lower, just like lower on your end.
I was changing my headphones to the monitor.
Oh, okay. This one. Okay. Frame 5. Okay. Okay, now. So I think it's the right one. So that's a good thing. Here we go.
Oh, it appears that you have more skill than I thought. All the shots had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection to the characters and their lines.
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina?
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little Oceanid, I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know. In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontanalia Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't pique my interest. If others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily, then, well...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
Well, what about the pay?
Huh?
You know, how much you're willing to pay me to be the director? The pay is also an important factor for me to consider, you know.
Well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervulet were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
I'm sorry, but our crew is in a tight financial spot at the moment.
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still something I'd like to ask. Exactly what film are you planning to make?
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Huh? Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller?
Oh, so Farina's read it too.
Of course I read it. I've always had a keen interest in artistic works that strike a chord with the populace. I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another issue.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now. It reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand is well worth it.
So, are you a big fan of this story, Farina?
Well, it's alright. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a rather unsatisfactory note. I have high standards, you know. Ahem, Mr. Xavier, if, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest star.
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit?
Absolutely, no problem.
All right. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you agree?
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves. A great script calls for a great director. I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds. If you have fine cheese and bread, you wouldn't just let it sit on the counter and get moldy just because you lack an oven, right?
Oh, Hydro Archon above! I'm not dreaming, am I? Somebody pinch me.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a little early to celebrate. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film.
Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve filming locations. Not to say set up lighting and props. And by the way, since we'll be filming the 2 Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked for a hand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to her. Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the characters in the story.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day. I can't think of anyone more qualified than them.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I, don't have any connection with them at all. So, in the end, we still have to start by talking to Nervilette.
No need to go to all that trouble. I know their Captain Chevres.
Oh, you do? Wait, Chiari, how do you know the captain of the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
No particular reason. Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped me out on a few occasions. In return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So, we've gotten to know each other over time.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation? Your work is becoming more and more mysterious.
It'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain, after all. I have no objections.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties. Do you think she'd really have time to help with shooting a film? And then there's the issue of pay.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on sale today, so I've got to go. You can just tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan later.
No problem.
Having Farina join feels like a big boost to our team!
Of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power of my name in these lands. You'll be so glad I agreed to help. I can guarantee that even the standing tickets will be sold out. I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevres is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our 2 lead actors? Didn't they travel here all the way from Inazuma?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What? So is every person in Tevat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me Chiori isn't being paid either.
I already knew Xavier from before, and he's also agreed to give my brand some good exposure.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
Jeez, bless you.
Thanks.
So, let's see. Okay, so for now, I'm temporarily gonna stop here. I will resume this quest, on Tuesday. There will be no streams on Monday because there's 3 football games on Monday. I'm used to saying Monday Night Football, but then again, there is a Monday night game, but there's 2 more in Monday afternoon.
Monday is Christmas too.
Yeah, and it's Christmas as well. So there is a possible chance that a Sunday stream can happen, but only if the Cowboys lose to the Dolphins, actually. And you know, when I stream on Sunday night, when the Cowboys lose, that's when I start talking shit. I love talking shit on the Cowboys when they lose. Whenever they get blown out. Because the truth is, like, the Bills actually exposed the Cowboys as frauds after they beat the Eagles to prevent the Eagles from getting bragging rights, but I'll do that again if they lose to the Miami Dolphins. Oh man, that'd be a pleasant sight. That'd be a pleasant sight to see. Oh man. So anyway, anyhow, so I'm stopping here. I'm feeling a bit tired today, so I do apologize. I would continue, but unfortunately, I have to stop. What's? Damn, didn't even feel like an hour and a half. Shoot.
Yeah, you've been at it for a while.
I know. So this stream is to be continued, and we're about to sign out for the night, guys. So enjoy your Christmas, enjoy the weekend, and we will be back on Tuesday.
Peace.